Hello everybody, good day to you all. Today I'm talking about Swamp Thing Season number 1, Episode number 3, He Speaks. This was directed by Duran Serafian. I think that's how you say it. Well, in this episode here, we have Abby being told by was told by the little girl that monster plant creature is actually Alec. So now she's dealing with that situation. She got that in her head, and she pretty much she doesn't tell her friend that is Alec, but she tells her friend that she meets this monster and her response to it. And so you're still seeing Alec still trying to figure out who he is, what he is, what's his purpose, why he's like this. You see him struggling with that here too. But you're also seeing not only Alec, but another entity coming up, which I think is the Rot. Maybe I think that's what they're going to be going with this. And it takes the body of the guy who Alec killed, who was pretty much evil, who also tried to kill a child. And so all these bugs come together and seem like reform him and back into his body again, bring his body back together. And so he might be representing the Rot. So it might be the green against the Rot. Might be going on in this series right now. I don't know for sure, but you got two powerful entities starting to come together against one another. Now, you still got Swamp Thing Alec still not exactly sure what he is, what his purpose is, or what's going on yet. He's still learning about his powers and what he's capable of doing. And then you have this little girl who Suzy, who's connected to him because what happened to her, feeling his pain, feeling his confusion, feeling his anger, and wanted to be there for him, and at the same time trying to inform Abby to help him out through this situation. And Abby's still freaking out, like what to believe, not sure what to believe, what not to believe, and also at the same time still trying to fix and start this cure a disease that's going on in this town. Then you have what's going on with there's a new doctor there now too, with his ways or with his thing of doing things, which is wrong. He thinks he's better but he thinks his ways are better than Abby's. And he's trying to do his thing, and Abby's saying, "I don't think you're doing the right thing." Hey, your way didn't work. Be doing my way now. Fine, whatever. So you got that conflict going on, and then we have what's going on with Matt. Matt has a huge crush on Abby, but he never acted on it. So now that he's back in town, you see him trying to make the moves on that. Hopefully he's a good guy, because his mom, you find out that his mom is connected to Avery, and looks like they've been having a lot of affairs on and again and off again, right under his wife's nose, which is really messed up. And I think she knew about it. But I don't know. I don't think she knew how long it was going on, and that it was probably might go on again, which is really messed. Or in the house while she's in it, she's right upstairs. He's trying to make the moves on another woman in the house. That dude's messed up. And you also find out the relationship that Avery and his wife actually has. Now, he doesn't have the money; it's all her money, and he's using her money to pretty much fund his project in the swamp. And she's cutting him off there, because she's starting to get her strength back and her mind back by connecting to her daughter who passed away, which I also think is connected to the Rot. I think. Maybe. I'm not saying exactly what it is, because no totems have pretty much called Alec in yet to tell him what he is and what his purpose is and what he's supposed to be doing with the green. So I don't know if they're going the way or not, or mysticize at all, but they could be. Because there's a lot of things going on that pretty much show that it is, but I'm not exactly sure exactly what's happening. We're just getting to know more and more of these characters, like Dr. Jason Woodrow. You find out about him and his wife, and that his wife is suffering from Alzheimer's. And he's pretty much trying to be there for her, while at the same time figuring out what's going on with this accelerant and how it's like mutating, and how plants and the human are pretty much combining together, and the plants are pretty much taking over. And he finds it fascinating, interesting, which sparks his interest. But at the same time, people are dying because of it. The humans is one big science experiment that's may not be going the way he wanted it to go, but it's going in interesting ways that makes him excited, which is kind of creepy and messed up. Yeah. And then we have what's going on with Liz, who is Abby's friend, who also a reporter, trying to investigate Avery and its connection to the bank and what's going on there. And you find out that pretty much Avery has been using the banks to pretty much fund him money illegally to fund his projects, and he has no money at all. And then the guy at the banks pretty much telling Avery, hey, the reporter's after me, and I can't go through this. I can't get caught, go to jail because of this. So I've got to cut you off. I'm sorry, buddy. And you see how Avery handles that situation, which is not quite well. Not well at all. Not well at all. And then, when you think the mysticism and all the magic stuff is over, you have what's going on with Ian Ziering's character, Daniel Cassidy, who also is the Blue Devil, and maybe the path that because I think though he constantly sees Madame Xanadu all the time, reads his cards, he gets the same cards over and over and over again. Nothing ever changes. And for some reason he had to stay here until he gets a new path. But this time the cards has changed, which may be leading him to the path of becoming the Blue Devil. Maybe. I don't know what's going to happen this season or not. It probably supposed to go on to probably to the next season, or it might become a spinoff. Who knows? But the way these shows are going now, let's see what happens. But I like the idea that the Blue Devil is being introduced into this show, and I like how it's starting to be connected. I'm not sure how the Blue Devil and Alec is going to be connected or in any type of way, or what is the entity that Xanadu actually sensing? Is it the Rot? I don't know. They haven't quite said it. So, but I find this whole world interesting. The special effects, the costume design that did with Swamp Thing is just fantastic. The CGI they used to make the guy come out together with the bugs looked amazing. I mean, it's so sad this show got canceled, but dang, it looks so good. And the acting performance of everybody is fantastic. I really am enjoying the show. Each episode seems to get better and better, and more interesting, bringing in new characters, and it fit in quite well and quite nicely. I'm enjoying that. Boy, if DC could get this stuff together and find a way to bring the show back and make it for another season, I'll be great. But it is what it is. But so far, I'm enjoying it. This episode was good too. I really did enjoy that. So leave your comments down below and tell me what you thought about Swamp Thing. And if you haven't been watching that, so check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy it after watching it too. And please support this the DCU app. Please get it. Because they put on a lot of good shows, and I don't want to see these shows get canceled. Oh, it will suck. Because that happens, what's the point? They might just cancel the site. They might just cancel it. Which is so messed up. It has so much potential, and this show right here is it's so good. Doom Patrol alone is amazing. Oh well, what can you do? So that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up, shaboom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it. Like I always say in my dreams and my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.